Hello and welcome to I Want to Grow. And I Want to Grow is all about that, right? It's about our growth. Today, we're celebrating 90 years of the British Council, and they have created so many ripples in helping others. It's incredible. In fact, they're not just ripples anymore. They're absolute waves where they're spreading out all over the globe, where they're helping people grow. Today, we've got a very special guest, Dr. Walid. Thank you for joining us today, celebrating the British Council.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to join you today.
And just introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Okay, I am Walid Massoud. I'm a psychometrician actually, and a researcher and a lecturer in the Qatar University Testing Center. I'm the manager of the testing center, and at the same time faculty at the College of Education.
With the testing center, so what role does that play in Qatar University?
Okay, the testing center, actually it's a long story. It's just started, the testing process was started like almost 2001, when the College of Engineering at Qatar University start admitting students who should have actually a level of competency in English. So they started receiving certificates and asking students to take exams. Then in 2005, they started offering exams. Yet on 2014, the university decided to establish a full testing center, which actually will be responsible of two main roles. One is running exams, conducting international exams, at the same time developing standardized exams for the students and for the students at the university. So they make sure they have all the prerequisite required skills before they join the university, so they have more chance to success at the university level.
How beneficial are these testing centers?
Okay, actually, because I'm a psychometrician, which actually I'm more interested in studying how we can develop tools that can help students actually success. So it's really very helpful because simply you can assess students' skills, you can identify what are the gaps the students still need to fill before they join the university or even any program. So whenever you diagnose the gaps, you can help the students, then they are ready, they can join the university or any program. So their chance of being graduated early and actually get all the information and all the knowledge and skills from this program is high actually. So it's really helpful.
In this period, it must be so rewarding to see these students grow and gain confidence.
Yes, this is true because students actually, usually when they join, they are very afraid. They are really, sometimes they're scared what they should learn. And whenever they start registering for the exam, knowing more about it, they get more familiar, and then they take the exam, they feel that this is really, it can be done. Sometimes they have some issues, they cannot get it from the first time, so they have more training and they try it again one or twice, then they are ready. Whenever they join the course, they start to think, okay, that was very helpful, because at least they are already on the skills it's required in the class.
There must be such an impact on the landscape of Qatar University with helping these students take those first steps and then going on into higher education.
Yes, there was impact actually, and related more specifically to the foundation program, because the Qatar University has a foundation program which actually helps the students too much to develop their skills in English, in mathematics, and other skills. And there's also other courses. The tests actually work in parallel with this program to help the students. Also, what we do, because as you said, how we are helping students is very important. Usually what we do, we what we call validity studies. So we track the students taking the exam and how they do in the coming courses and see, okay, is their test really helped them? If their score has a relation to their success or not. So we do these studies and track the success of students.
You said tracking. You must see some really big jumps.
Okay, if you talk with language or others, because mostly we focus on two exams or competencies, actually language and mainly English language and the mathematics. In language, it's you can see this gap, but it takes time because language, as you know, it needs a lot of hours of practice. So it will not be like in like 2 months they will get more higher level, but it happens after like maybe like 6 to sometime 1 year, up to 1 year. You can see that they are really improving. Now they can read and speak and write in good English actually. In mathematics, it's maybe faster because like a training, one course, one semester can really do a lot of work and improve the students. But yes, we can see this.
We're celebrating the British Council. How has that partnership worked with you guys?
Oh, with British Council, it's a long story because it started actually in 2001 when the university started receiving the IELTS actually, maybe specific because we are really linked to IELTS exam. We started working with the British Council, we were receiving the certificates, and the collaboration started to be really high standards because they helped the Qatar University to establish their IELTS exam center. Since then, and actually in the end of 2005, as I remember, we have been working a lot, almost on daily basis with the British Council through the exam, receiving certificates, even training. Even we have shared examiners between us and the British Council. So we have some team who is playing the role at the Qatar University and the British Council. So it's a long story. It's day by day, almost daily collaboration.
That's the one thing that I've seen with a lot of our guests that we've been celebrating with. The kind of way that it's touched their lives is quite incredible. And it sounds it's like exactly the same for you. It started with something you were just doing testing, but now it's developed into something that really you couldn't do without. Especially the staff actually in the British Council, they are helping too much. We almost daily, almost weekly, we have phone calls, and sometimes it's even not official. We are like, okay, we need something. Okay, they support this, and sometimes they also call us and say, okay, we need to approach some schools. Will you help? So it's like a two-way actually collaboration, and it has been very useful for students. Helping students because sometimes we give some workshops for students and for the university and the community actually. As I introduced the podcast, I Want to Grow, it's incredible how many people you're helping grow.
This is true because we have been helping many students actually. Each year you can say that maybe at least 5,000 students actually are going through this process through us and because they are applying for the university, especially recently. Qatar University recently, it's not recently, but 8 years, they established their College of Medicine. With College of Medicine, more students actually are applying because the college is really doing a lot of work and their reputation is becoming increased. So numbers of students applying for this college especially is increasing. So this semester actually we have a huge number of students just applying for medicine. All of them has to go through us or the British Council. They have to take the exams and be ready and apply. So it's a huge number.
I'm trying to envisage these big numbers, and it seems effortless, but there's a big partnership there.
Yeah, this is true. A big partnership, and also, let me also tell you, because something just jumped to my mind. It happens now that you may be going just to a hospital or going anywhere in Qatar, and then you met someone who say, "Oh, I know you. We have been visiting the testing center 6 or 8 years ago, and I have met you. I have been tested with you, and I'm happy that you helped me to go through this." And now they are graduated. They are working doctors. They are working in different places, teachers, different places. So it's nice to see that people grow. and they pass by you and then they say, okay, thank you.
Again, I said about the ripples, and then I said, but these have turned into waves. That just sums everything up there, where you are touching people's lives, that they're going on to become doctors, so many students in so many careers.
Yes, and actually we expect the number will be increased because the university actually they are open more seats and they are trying to grow and to help the community. So the number is increasing actually, and we are trying to be ready for the coming numbers.
You've just led me into my next question to say, how is that relationship with the British Council? How is that going to develop over the next few years?
I think more collaboration will be in, because by expanding and getting more students, more help and support will need it for those students. So I actually look for more collaboration, more support from them, and even maybe we also start more exams that may also be required, because more skills are required now every day. Now the world is changing, so you don't actually know what will happen with AI and what's coming. So yeah, I expect more collaboration.
But I think that the one thing that I really enjoy from yourself and feeling that energy that you've got is so important for that. We talked about AI just then, but you're never going to take this contact away from each other, right? It may get easier online, but is that going to be the same? But it looks like you've got a fantastic organization, and it's 5,000. I'm just trying to put that into the equation. 5,000 people you're interviewing on a yearly basis. That's incredible. Going forward, if there was a message that you wanted to say to the British Council, what would it be right now?
Okay, a message for the British Council. Actually, I have to thank, really, we are grateful for their help and support for all the work we have been done. And we are looking for more collaboration as expected. I need also to say thank you very much for the team inside the British Council, especially the team who are working in operations and testing, because we have very close relation, as I said, on a daily basis. So thank you very much. And so thank you for all this cooperation.
And the most hardest question I'm going to ask you right now, in one word, how do you describe the British Council? One word.
I'm more into numbers, so let me give them like 9 over 10. So they are really doing great. Why 9 over 10? Because there is always space to grow, because we have to work to grow and be better. There is always space. So it's 9 over 10.
Thank you so much for being a guest today. It was an absolute pleasure, and I wish you every success in the future. You're making changes in people's lives considerably. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you very much for you, Steve, and thank you for the British Council. Thank you for the team.